welcome to Arcade Raid, and today I'm going to be going through 22 things that you probably did not know about One Punch Man. So let's get into the video. 1. The creator of One Punch Man made Saitama a bald superhero because he saw that the world was full of cool-looking, good-looking superheroes, and he believes that a hero's coolness comes from their spirit and not from their looks. 2. Saitama is responsible for the creation of the Hero Association, somehow directly by saving the Big Chin brat who is the grandchild of the founder of the Hero Association. When the founder came to know of this incident, he came with the system of the Hero Association. 3. One Punch Man is produced on an average budget, which is contrary to what most people think, that it is being supported by a large animation budget. 4. The voice acting credits are basically a roll call of anime's top Japanese voice actors. Even one episode's characters are voiced by heavy hitters such as Miyuki Sawasaru of Mosquito Girl and Unshu Izazuka or Asura Rhino. Pardon me if I pronounce these Japanese names horribly because I'm not that good at doing that. So let's go on to number 5. Number 5. The only other character seen taking down a large enemy in one attack is a Class S Rank 2 hero, Tatsumaki, otherwise known as Tornado. She is the most powerful hero seen in the series so far, with the exception of Saitama, as the Class S Rank 1 hero Blaster is yet to appear. 6. Saitama has been affectionately called by the fandom as Egg, thanks to his simplistic designs. Genos, meanwhile, is called by fans as Toaster. Vaccine Man is dubbed as Purple Piccolo, thanks to his similarities with Piccolo. 7. Since Saitama was based off of Anpan Man, his costume was made similar to Anpan Man. Anpan Man had a red jumpsuit with yellow gloves and boots. When we reverse these colors, we get Saitama's costume. Anpan Man is a Japanese picture book series written by Takashi Nase, running from 1973 until 2013 following his death. During the Second World War, Takashi Nase experienced starvation many times, which made him dream about getting Anpan, a bean jam-filled pastry. This inspired the creation of the Anpan Man character. 8. Speed of Sound Sonic is played by Yuki Kai, better known for his role as Eren Yeager in Attack on Titan. 9. Most people would be more familiar with the anime than the manga, and there are certainly less people familiar with the webcomic than the former. Doesn't help that the art from the webcomic is crudely drawn, turning off people from reading the original one. 10. Unfortunately, in the One Punch Man universe, not everyone is impressed by Saitama's appearance. Many of Saitama's enemies and even allies see him as a weak person, without counting Genos and Kabuto Kanage, who managed to notice it on first sight, that he has superhuman strength. 11. Saitama has a habit of arriving late at the battle scene when all the other registered heroes have already been defeated, which means there is no one left to praise him after he defeats the villain. That's kinda the main reason for Saitama not being that popular of a hero. 12. Speculations have been made about who the Rank 1 S-Class actually is. Some theorize it's Saitama, while others say that it's actually an empty slot to control Tatsumaki. Interesting. 13. Saitama's true potential is not in appearance, but by doing his best in training himself. He managed to receive his superhuman strength in just 2 years. 14. One has said that Saitama, before he got jobless, was working part-time in a convenience store. This was shown in one's picture diary on his old homepage. There is a scene where a robber is pointing a knife at Saitama, and all Saitama did was wonder where was the barcode on the knife. He legitimately thought that the knife was one of the merchandise. Classic Saitama. 15. Before Saitama became a professional hero, he lived very frugally with his savings. He was doing some troublesome part-time jobs. He spent as little of his saved up money and lived off vegetables given to him by people he saved. 16. Saitama's voice actor also gives his voice to Yotaro Kinadaichi from Haiku. 17. In Saitama's final fight in the first season of One Punch Man against Boros, Saitama was sent to the moon by Boros. Saitama made a comeback by jumping from the moon to the earth, and it took him only 1.5 seconds to reach the earth. The distance between the moon and the earth is 384,400 kilometers, so Saitama's speed was 256,266 kilometers per second. The speed of light is 299,792 kilometers per second. Since this was not actually Saitama's full power, we can somehow suggest that Saitama can probably go near or beyond the speed of light. 18. In 2009, a mysterious mangaka known only as One started publishing the One Punch Man webcomic. He posted sporadic updates only in his spare time. The comedic writing and casual art style gave the series a certain charm that attracted a small fanbase across Japan. In 2011, his fanbase had expanded to readers all over the world who were eager for new updates, and by 2012 the website had 7.9 million hits. Despite the popularity of the webcomic, One continued to update inconsistently. That same year, longtime fan and professional manga artist Yusuke Murata approached One asking if he could redraw the series and submit it to be published in weekly Young Jump spin-off manga website Young Jump Webcomics. Murata explained that because he wanted to treat his mangas as special, the updates would be ready only when he was satisfied with the quality. 19. One and Murata became fast friends after working on the first 2 chapters together, and even published several Jujutsu for Comiket. At the same time, One's other manga, Mob Psycho 100, was picked up by Weekly Shonen Sunday, further limiting his time to work on One Punch Man. Initially, this led fans to Murata's version in hopes of more frequent updates. Unfortunately, this was not the case. Murata began to deviate from drawing reproductions of the original pages to include flipbook-like chapters which did not add to the plot, but instead focused on a single action scene. While starting to look at the spreads, extended the length of time it took to release plot-relevant chapters. 20. After 2 years of speculation, the anime was finally confirmed in early 2015. One and Murata handpicked the animation team, choosing a mix between novice and more experienced animators from Madhouse Studios. The amount of excitement the animators had for the series played a major role in the selection of team members, and it was joked that during development, animators often fought over which scenes they wanted to work on. Murata himself helped with the keyframing as he had begun taking a few jobs in the animation industry, and One assisted the character design and story direction. With these 2 talented artists working on this series, it's not a surprise that it packs a punch that everyone seems to be feeling. 21. One Punch Man is actually parodied to many manga and anime. For example, the signature move performed by Saitama at last in the opening title track is actually a move by Gon Freak's signature attack called Rock in Hunter x Hunter. Another example are the Vaccine Man, which looks like Piccolo from Dragon Ball Z and voiced by artists who voiced Freezer. Bang is the wise old guy, but it looks very similar to Zeno Zordilok and a turtle from Hunter x Hunter. 22. Many were disappointed that the anime did not show the flipbook-like series that the digital manga is famous for, instead using the tankobon version of the scenes. Thanks for watching Arcade Raid. So guys, thanks for watching this video. If you like it, if you want more, if you want to suggest some videos, comment below. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. If you want more, subscribe. I'll be making new videos probably every single week or as much as I can, given the fact that the editing videos takes up some time, and also writing the scripts and recording also takes up some time. So guys, once again, thanking you for watching. Wow, okay, and I'll be seeing you in the next video. Bye.